Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Dragon Slayer. Today we're going to be doing, opening the 4 new Super 7 Reaction Plus Wave 5 figures. I got them today, so I figured I'll just do the video today since I just got done finishing up my short story collection of horror stories that's going to be published. So, as soon as that is, I'll tell you about it, but I'll put a link down below of my published work so you can always check it out, even though it has nothing to do with G.I. Joe. But, and I'll put a link down below my Instagram so you can see better photos. And then a link to Super 7, so if they're still available, which I think they are, you can still order them. But I'm not going to go into the rants as I've done in the last group of photos or videos I've done for opening the Super 7. I think the rants, I still got rants. I'd like to see more figures that we've never gotten before to be made, more so than just the same figures being reprinted. I did get the Cobra Commander Python Patrol. I don't know if I did a video of that, but I did put that in the my Instagram photos. So, but Wave 5 is pretty cool. Yes, we did get a new version of Snake Eyes again, and we did get another version of Destro, which is fine. But we got 2 figures that most of us collectors, since we were kids, since '82. I was 9 when G.I. Joe first came out, and in 1987 when the movie came out and those action figures came out, and Hasbro missed the things about making Pythona and Big Lob, because they could have made Pythona and put it in with the Cobra Law pack. We could have had 4 figures, but hey, and they didn't. We didn't get versions of them until 2010, 2019, and 2020, I think. The first 2 were 2 different Big Lobs. And the first Big Lob, yeah, it was an O-ring, but it was repainted parts from other figures. It wasn't its own figure. And then the second Big Lob was the modern version, which is cool. And the Pythona, it was the modern version that we got, but we were only able to get those from the Collectors Club, unless you were a member of the Collectors Club, you never got them. And on eBay, they're not cheap. But for now, I'm glad that Super 7's actually taken the initiative and got a contract with Hasbro to make the O-rings again. It is cool. We did get figures that we've never gotten before that some of us wanted, like Tomax and Zaymot in their suits. But other than that, I wish they would just stop making figures that we've already got. Unless they're going to make them way differently, stick them in coats or stick them in other outfits. Yes, we could use a Python Patrol Destro, which would be cool. And it wouldn't be the same Destro. It wouldn't be another reprint Destro. It would be a different Destro. But I mean, we don't really need multiple Cobra Commanders, multiple Snake Eyes, multiple Serpentors. We really didn't need more Serpentors, period. But that was all covered in my last video for the G.I. Joes. So, but, as I said, I guess I did go on a rant, but sorry about that. But the Super 7 Wave 5 actually is a really cool set, except for the exclusive figure that you get at Target, which is a Tiger Horse Duke, which they never announced. They just showed up at Target's. And unfortunately, my Target here doesn't sell the Reaction Plus figures, and they barely sell any of the Reaction figures, period. And if you go on their website, you can't find them, so. But other than that, let me stop ranting. I still want to get the Tiger Force Duke, even though we already have an original vintage version of Tiger Force Duke. And I still need the bat from Wave 1, Tiger Fluffy, the Fatal Fluffy from Wave 2, the Python Patrol bat from Wave 4, I think it came out, but that was a Target exclusive too. So if any of you guys that are watching this video have those, please email me or send me a message. Sorry, my nose is running. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's get going, and I'm going to show you the destro and the snake eyes first, because I'll want to open up the other two last. So let's get to those. Okay, so here's the new Snake Eyes from Wave 5 and the Destro from Wave 5. And Super 7 sent a couple of stickers, so the Super 7 logo, and the decal, and a Ghost Mummy floating ball decal, which also has a barcode or a QR code on the back. So. Let's see if I can get this to not be so bright. It's been looted severely, and in 2015, videos surfaced of ISIS destroying statues and structures. And so, currently, curious tourists are prevented from finding out what's left of what Seleucus had started. The Assyrians were already working with objects 700 years ago. So first, we'll open up the Snake Eyes. Sorry, I should have gotten my knife out before. And yes, they do look like the vintage figures. Except for that, if they came out in '87, they would have had the digital explosion background. But you do get the side that says Laser Pistol and Joe Laser Blaster. So, which is the XM1 laser rifle that came with Snow Job originally, and that was a big, it was like the common weapon in the cartoons. Okay, I think I need to sharpen my knife. Oh well, I got a little ripped, but most of it's saved, except for the scratches. Oh well, but there's the back. You got the file card, which is the basic Snake Eyes file card. You got all the figures. Well, most of the figures. They don't have bats from Wave 1. They don't have the Twin Brothers, and they don't have the Target exclusive figures listed. And they are unpunched because they came directly from Super 7 and not from a retail store. So, we got the XM1 rifle, and then the pistol. Sorry, that went flying. and the pistol that he used a lot in the cartoons, especially in the G.I. Joe the movie from '87. So there's Snake Eyes in his winter coat, which almost looks like the same winter coat as Cobra Commander, but
is basically a throwback to the Empire. These guys were one of the few civilizations that managed to resist the mighty Aztecs.
And they are the bobblehead, or the ball heads. So they have the ball joint. So that's cool. So there's Snake Eyes. Oops, sorry. Forgot how far the camera was down. So there's the ball joint, the guns, and the coat, the winter coat. So there's the winter coat. So that's cool. He's okay. He's cool. It is Snake Eyes, but it is a different type of Snake Eyes. He is dressed differently. So I mean, so we'll put him on the side. And then here's Destro in his winter coat, as he appeared in the movie when they were attacking the BET. Yeah, I think I really need to sharpen my knife. Well, okay, this one actually came off a little bit better. Still scratched it a little, but there's the file card, or the card back. The file card, even though we all know what his file name is, they still list it because they use the old 83 file card layout for it. Cover pistol. And his coat bottom part, the tails, are actually rubber. So that's cool. His head is actually pretty well sculpted. It's not chrome. It's not the chrome like the original one was, but there's that. So that's actually cool. A different Destro, or another Destro wouldn't be bad, and his gloves should be black, but because weren't they black in the animated movie? So Destro with his pistol that he used in the cartoon. So that's cool. And I love that they give you the classic look, even with the listing of the accessories on the side like they used to, that Hasbro used to. Okay, so now we're going to open up two of the figures that we've been waiting for over 38 years, or 38 years exact, a little bit. because the 87 figures came out. They didn't have Pythona and they didn't have Big Lob, but then again, we didn't know about those until we saw the movie. And the way the miniseries usually worked is that they introduced figures that would be released in the next series. So we always thought we would get a Pythona and a Big Lob in the 88 series, but we never did that either. So, but they were supposed to be, they should have been released in 87. With this, she should have been released in a 4-pack with Globulus, the Royal Guard, Nemesis Enforcer. And he should have been released since he was a main character, semi-main character in the animated movie. And she was a main character in the animated movie. So we're going to open up Pythona first. Got Pythona. And it says removable cape and crystal. So she comes with the cape style that they would have done in the 80s. Her file card, which says Pythona, Cobra Law Emissary. File name unknown. Her file name would be Pythona since she's a genetic creature from Cobra Law. Her birthplace should be Cobra Law. Specialties, military specialties, Herald. Secondary military specialty is Assassin. And then her file card is Pythona is the royal messenger of King Globulus and the harbinger of destruction to all that encounter her. She is a highly skilled assassin and her stealth and infiltration abilities are unequaled. Her kingdom and its cult-like followers have a burning hatred of humanity, believing the world's natural beauty is being destroyed by modern industrialism. This has set her on a path to spearhead its downfall. And then the last one, it says, prepare for eternity. Let me get a different knife.
Something else you need to know. Right out of the streets of Paris is a network of underground batteries and tunnels known as the Paris catacombs. It was built in the late 18th century to house the remains of destroyed...
Okay, this one's a little better, but it's still dull too. Wow. All my knives need to be sharpened. Okay, so got a little few scratches, but this one actually came off a little bit better. So, yep, the removable cape and crystal. And so there's the back, there's the front, and the front actually looks really good. She actually has ribbed detail. And the cape actually feels good so far. So let's take her jewel out. Okay. Let's take her out first then. There we go. So, for one of the figures we've been waiting 38 years for. Oh, her hair actually swings. She has her earrings. Her cape is cool. It's actually a little bit more sturdy than Serpentor's cape. So, I mean, and it is double-sided, purple on one side and black on the other, just like her real one. And she does have the collar, which should have been a cloak or a hood, but okay, let's not do that. And she has the ball joint. So her giant jewel that she gives to, that she shows Zartan.
hands and feet. From here, the material
So that's cool.
textile
And it's really cool that we actually finally have an O-ring style
basis for
Pythona.
this development then received a boost in the 1700s when the Industrial Revolution supercharged the process, replacing human power with machines. It's unbelievable to think we're still following techniques that were dreamt up centuries ago. You know how they say you should learn from your mistakes? Well,
And she does look like the way Hasbro would have made her if they would have released her back in '87.
prehistoric artwork decorating its walls.
They probably would have had brighter pink in spots, but
Renowned, it is completely off limits to tourists.
there, that is cool. We finally have a O-ring Pythona.
Learn from your mistakes and shut the doors to the shallow cave.
And then now for the last figure,
It might sound,
we have Big Lob.
in my opinion,
Another figure we were waiting for 38 years
so official scientists are allowed to go in there.
for the vintage style.
You know those water
And he comes with a bandolier and Joe Laser Blaster, which is the XM1. So there's his packaging, all the classic packaging that you would find, all the figures, his file card. I wish they would reprint. I wish they would print the little flag points, even though you can't do anything with them anymore. But print the flag points on the packaging.
excavations turn up parts of the pipes, the sliders, and fragments of the air
So Big Lob.
enough to figure out how it once worked.
File name Sanders or Bradley J. Sanders, Military Specialty Infantry Grenadier.
And showed a
Um, Secondary Military Specialty Special Services. He is a reservist.
without cutting out
Chicago, Illinois E4 Specialist.
and art.
Big Lob has been a top athlete
The Indus Valley people
since elementary school. He proved to have an uncanny ability to excel at any and all sports. After graduation, he chose to enlist in the Army Reserves to serve his country. Rumors of his outstanding sports prowess and precise distance grenade throws quickly caught the attention of the G.I. Joe team. He joined under their Rawhide program, which allowed him the flexibility to report only for missions requiring his specialized expertise. He is well liked by his teammates, except for his annoying habit of talking about himself in the third person and constantly using sports metaphors even in non-sports related conversations. And then the quote, it says, "When Big Lob makes his move, he always shoots to score the big win."
ancient Greeks relied on.
So there's his file card.
They used a combination of wheel power, gears, and pebbles to show how far you've come since setting off on your journey. Your vehicle
And then we got the figure.
Odometer connected your wheels to your gears, dropping pebbles as you turned and racking up those miles. This ancient technology has been dated back to the 3rd century BCE. However, we still know who invented it. One possible candidate was Louis, physician and physicist. He was certainly a prolific inventor at the time.
Yeah, that one actually wasn't that bad.
Concepts such as the pulley system. North Korea as a country is already very strict with letting visitors in, let alone having someone wander around the site like the complex of Goguryeo tombs. Now, the complex of Goguryeo tombs goes as far back as the, fittingly, Goguryeo Kingdom, which ruled parts of China and Korea between the 3rd centuries of BC and 7th century CE. This massive area is over 10,000 tombs, with really impressive wall paintings that show off royal life. It's the UNESCO World Heritage Site, all right?
And he is taller than the regular figures, which he should be because of his height in the animated movie. So he is a little taller.
This ancient treasure remains pretty much off limits. There's a giant 6-ton iron pillar in Delhi, India that just refuses to grow, no matter
So his
what.
bandolier does come off.
Standing about 7 meters or 23 feet
So there's Big Lob
tall, was built during the Gupta Empire in the 4th century.
with his basketball jersey,
Blacksmiths forged it with 99.7% pure iron,
and he has the ball joint.
which formed a stable layer of iron hydrogen phosphate hydrate on the surface. That coating has protected it through centuries of monsoons, heat, and pollution. Experts think it was forge welded into a single piece, meaning the pillar
And
was
there he is. There's the last
and hammering them
of
together
the
until they fused into one
of the Wave 5 figures, minus the exclusive from Target.
massive furnaces and serious craftsmanship for long.
So,
for something this big.
hope you liked it.
In 1/32
I'm glad we got the figures finally of Big Lob and Pythona. Now, Super 7 needs to start making other figures that we've not gotten. Let's get Satin. Let's get Hondalu. Snake Eyes and Drag. And Shipwreck with the saxophone from the third movie.
But in which direction? According to official records, the machine once sensed a fate hundreds of kilometers away, long before the news reached the court. Engineers have
Many other figures. Let's get the Slave Girl from the original movie, since they made Ramar. We have Ramar, so why don't we get the Slave Girl now? There are many figures out there that we can get that Super 7 could make that we've always wanted. So check out the websites. I'll put a link down below. Super 7, my Instagram, and yes, I'll put a link down below my publishing works if you want to check out any of my books. At some point, I will actually have worked on my G.I. Joe collector's guides for all 4 things. The first one's going to be the vintage collection with the Super 7 figures. Book 2 is going to be from 2000 to 2006, because the 97, 98 is going to be in the first book. Book 3 is going to be the modern figures from 2007 to 2018. And then the 4th book is going to be mostly of the classified figures and the Super 7 Ultimates, which are their version of the classifieds. So at some point I'll actually be working on those, just not at the moment. But you could always check out my other books if you want to buy them. There are fiction, there are non-fiction, there's poetry, fun cosplay ones that you could use. You can create your own little universe. So go check them out. Support the author, which would be me. Especially check out the new. It's called the Macabre of. The Macabre Hour. So that's the new book for Halloween, and it's gonna be around. It's all horror. All the short stories are all horror. They're different types of horror. There's erotic, or not erotic. There's gothic, macabre, generic horror. All geared, and some of them are kind of based, written around kind of like H.P. Lovecraft, Edgar Allan Poe, Bram Stoker, Stephen King, Dean Koontz style stories. So go check them out. And there is artwork for some of the stories and some of the pages. So you can get to see what some of the characters kind of look like in those stories. So thank you. Everybody have a good day. Enjoy the week and have fun.